everyone. Welcome back to Ready to Rumble podcast. Right here we have Sean. He is unfortunately the only original member we have kept as part of our cast for Ready to Rumble. We have a couple other people that we are trying to get in. Yeah, as of right now, it's just going to be me and Sean here. Right now we are pulling up the match card for WrestleMania. And we are going to be giving our WrestleMania predictions, as you guys can see in the thumbnail and in the title of the video. So yeah, right now we are going to be pulling up the match cards. Alright, so the first match we're going to be starting off with is going to be the Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and Logan Paul triple threat match for the U.S. Championship. I feel like this is going to be like a really good match.
This might be a sleeper of the night, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, like, I don't think a lot of people are expecting it to be as good as, like, you know...
I mean, Logan Paul's been putting on banger after banger, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Let me talk. Let me talk.
If this shit was good.
Can I talk?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Anywho, I feel like he said, it's going to be a sleeper match. I don't think a lot of people are expecting it to be that good. But the rivalry between Kevin Owens and Logan Paul has been low-key cooking up. And I can't, expect them to not have a match at Mania. So I am glad that they finally got the Mania match. But then when you throw Randy Orton in the mix, I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to be taking Randy Orton to get that dub.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think I know how this match is going to end. I saw somebody else say this, and I think it'd be predictable. I think they want to build Logan as a champ. I think he's a good brand, ambassador. He brings the title everywhere. I think it's going to be Kevin and Randy end up doing some shit.
And then Logan steals the pin.
Logan steals the pin.
Or, I feel like Randy could, RKO. Or, I feel like he's going to RKO where, Kevin Owens is a stunner.
And then I guarantee the knucks will come out, too.
The knuckle, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I feel like Randy could do, an RKO or something to Kevin. And then he goes to stand up and then just gets knocked the fuck out. And then he takes the pin against Kevin Owens. I don't see Orton taking the pin at all during this match. Orton, I think they're trying to bring him back up to that main picture to, get it going.
I for sure think this isn't over after Mania.
Not at all.
I still think Randy...
Is that a real match?
Dude. No.
I would say that hasn't been announced, right?
That's not real.
I would say I didn't think Lashley and Karrion were going to do a match.
It's a prediction because of what's been happening on SmackDown.
They could announce it on. They could announce it on Friday.
So it could be a match. We can talk about that one maybe.
They might announce it either tomorrow night because I know tomorrow night Jade Cargill is doing her shot. By the way, guys, these are super early.
This is
I don't expect us to get all the matches.
We're currently recording this on the 28th at 11 o'clock.
Yeah. So tomorrow on Friday we get the first look at Jade Cargill in the ring. And I think that she could be a match against Bianca.
That was the one that everyone wants to see.
I honestly
see
her versus Bianca.
I don't know what she's gonna do. I think it could be because some people think it'll be Bianca and Naomi versus the Kabuki Warriors for the tag titles because they've been feuding on SmackDown. I could 100% see that as a last minute match, but
So say the women's tag has not been there yet.
I kind of don't see Bianca not having anything big.
Well, they're promoting her on the
because they're promoting her like it's one of the first people. So I got to imagine she has a singles match.
I think she could go against Jade though.
I think it could be maybe a Jade and then a night 2 or something, and then
or a really early night 1 kickoff match or something.
Because I don't know it'll be on the kickoff show. It'll be
it'll be a good match.
It'll be a good one. Bianca usually puts on bangers,
yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, so alright, so let's give our predictions just in case that match happens. If that match did happen, I'm taking Jade Cargill. I think they want to push Jade Cargill to the moon.
Yeah,
I think they are prepared to push Jade Cargill. I think they're ready to give her the final, just little shove into the company. So I really do think Jade Cargill can call with the W on that one.
Yeah, I think because Bianca eliminated her at the Rumble, I think.
Yeah.
And so I definitely think...
Oh, wait, no. I think she eliminated...
No.
I thought she eliminated
Bianca. It was Bianca gave her the KOD in the apron, I think. Or maybe it was Jordan Grace. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure that Bianca eliminated Jade.
No, she did give her the KOD onto the apron, I believe. Yeah.
And so I think Jade will win. And for the tag match if that happens, I'm going to be honest. As much as I would like to see maybe Io and Bianca winning that tag match,
Not Io and Bianca.
Naomi and Bianca. I think that it makes the Kabuki Warriors look bad if Io also loses.
Oh, all 3 members losing the same
All
night.
the rest of the members lose. I think
the only person who doesn't have
and
a
because
match
Asuka won't be defending the titles
Mm.
because it'll be Dakota and Kairi defending the titles because Asuka's injured.
Oh yeah, she is injured.
And so it'll be Dakota and
It'd be
Kairi.
Dakota and Kairi, which
And it'll be
I don't
Io.
think they would want to do it.
And it'll be EO.
I don't think they do the tag match just for the fact that Asuka's out, because she's technically the champ. I don't think they're gonna freebird rule
And
it.
so I could see them doing it. That's what they did at the house show we went to, where it was Dakota, EO, and Kairi.
And Kairi. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised, but if that,
I don't think they're gonna freebird rule it to where they can all have like the titles and defend.
that's what New Day said. That's what New Day had.
I know New Day had the freebird rule, but I doubt like the Kabuki Warriors are gonna let everyone else do it.
I guarantee you it's the Kabuki Warriors will do it. But if the match does happen, I'm picking the Kabuki Warriors because I think they got to at least get
Technically,
8.
you're picking damage control. Asuka can't wrestle. You're picking
Yeah,
damage
damage
control to win it.
I'm at least if they can't do.
If they do the tag match and it is damage control because Asuka's still injured,
I'm picking damage control. I think they need to win.
Damage control is going to win that one 100%. I don't think they're going to.
Next match I want to talk about is one that's really hyped that I'm really excited for.
Jimmy and Jay.
Jimmy and Jay.
You know who I got. I
Usos.
mean, I'm being 100%. You'll know who I got. I'm already repping the shirt. I got Jay 100%. Yeet.
So there's a prediction I saw somebody make that I think could definitely happen. Is that Jimmy will leave and side with Jay? But the only thing I can't see why that would happen.
But this is a night 1 match, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are they on night 1?
I don't know.
If they're on night 2, I can see Jimmy leaving. But if it's a night 1,
it's not confirmed yet.
yeah, I don't know what night it is.
But
But if it is a night 1 match, I could see Jimmy leaving and then turning on Roman in the last match.
I'm gonna be honest.
Or like the whole bloodline turns on Roman.
I think that maybe he turns on him, but the thing is I don't know if they want to put the Usos back together again after they both, like, Jay's had a phenomenal solo run so far.
I don't think they'll do it.
And Jimmy is having, like, this really fun, goofy gimmick, like
No yeet.
the shit that he's been doing on SmackDown, which is really funny.
No yeet.
I don't think they'd want to be put together again just because of that.
I don't think they want to get put together.
And-
And Jay even said it on a podcast outside of WWE like a week ago. I saw him and Jimmy have wanted this match.
No, he
for
said that. He said that in
years.
an interview with, I think it was Chris Van Fleet, maybe.
Might have been.
And they said
they have both wanted this match
Yeah.
ever since they started in the company.
that was the one Mania match. So I am picking the underdog in this match. I'm picking Jimmy.
You're picking Jimmy.
And I think this would be interesting if Jimmy wins.
I mean, I can see some interference in the
I
bloodline.
think
I can see
the
some
reason I'm
interference.
saying this is because what do you think of the Usos? Who's the first one you think of?
Jay.
Jay, because Jay's the one that's the main star and everything. I think Jimmy kind of needs the win.
He would need to win though. I'm not gonna say.
And
he
I
doesn't.
think it'd be
to me,
amazing
either
if he-
person can win, but I'm picking Jade.
Imagine the boos when he wins.
Oh, it's gonna be phenomenal.
I think I gotta go with Jimmy, but it could go either way if I'm gonna be honest. But I want Jimmy to win.
Mm-hmm. The next match is gonna be Gunther and Sami. We gotta talk about Gunther and Sami.
Yeah.
Sami and Gunther. That is gonna be one hell of a
I'm
match.
actually a card for that.
To be honest,
After that.
everyone is expecting Gunther to win because of his big run. The run he's had with that title, it's the longest reign in history. I think they're ready to let Gunther drop it and push him to the moon. I could see Gunther as a really hard threat with the World Heavyweight Championship. If we're being honest, this championship would look better on Gunther than anyone else. Seth Rollins, amazing. I love Seth Rollins to death. He is one of the GOATs. He is one of my favorites of all time. But Seth Rollins, good champ. Nothing against Seth Rollins. I love Seth Rollins. It is time for him to drop that.
By the way, I'm sick right now. If you guys, I'm kind of sick right now, so that's why I'm sniffling.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest. I think Gunther's walking out of this, which
I think Sami's
because
walking out. I think they need to get Sami another title.
they've been teasing Gable turning heel now on Raw after he was pinned by Sami, and he was pissed.
Yeah,
and
he
I
was pinned
saw
by Sami,
somebody
yeah.
I follow on Instagram was saying that the heel turn is coming. I definitely think that
Do you think Gable's going to turn heel?
Gable will interfere and cost Sami the match for sure. I think that's what's going to happen.
I think he could swerve it though. Like he never got his get back on Gunther after losing.
That's why, because
I think what
everybody was
is
pushing
he comes
for
out.
Gable.
He can no. I think he's gonna come out and swerve everybody because he's already faced Gunther for the title and he lost. I think he's gonna swerve everyone, make it look like he's gonna turn on Sami and cost Gunther the match.
I definitely don't think. I think
he can cost Gunther the match.
maybe.
And then Sami, I think Sami would give him his rightful shot.
I think that Sami won't do it, or I think that Gable will do it just because I think Sami won by a roll up. I'm pretty sure he won by a roll up. And his shoulders, if you've seen the video, his shoulders weren't down. Mm-hmm. I definitely think that Chad Gable will come out with a storyline where he's screwed. Like, where he got screwed over.
Out. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I have Sami winning 100%.
Next match is the 6-man tag match.
Enough. DIY. Next.
DIY.
Next. All right. No. But anyway,
so
DIY are Awesome Truth.
I don't know.
Only people that I want to win that match.
I don't know.
We don't know the other two tag teams. They haven't been decided yet. They get decided tomorrow night.
Are you sure? How old is this?
They haven't been decided yet. When I looked yesterday, it was still 2 people were undecided. 2 tag teams were undecided. So
I think Judgment Day will take one of the sets of titles, and I think.
But is it for the Raw or is it for the Undisputed tag belt?
You see, this is the problem, is because
they need to split them back up.
I'm not sure how I feel about this decision. Like, I would have felt it would be a better decision if it was just like a regular tag match between Awesome Truth and the Judgment Day. That was what everybody thought it was going to be.
I thought it was just going to be Awesome
But now
Truth.
that it's Awesome Truth and the Judgment Day and New Day and DIY, I really don't know. I think it'd be really cool if Awesome Truth took a pair of titles and the Judgment Day took a pair of titles.
Like if they split them up finally?
Or
people have been predicting that like there's going to be 2 teams on the top of the ladders. They're going to pull down one set and the other team's going to pull down one set.
So I definitely think Awesome Truth is winning one set and then Judgment Day is winning one set. And then that's Miz and...
If it is that finish, if that's the finish they're going to end up going with,
and
I honestly think
it
is going to be DIY and Awesome Truth splitting them.
This could be the end of the Judgment Day, too. Because if they take the SmackDown titles over the Raw titles, they're going to set the SmackDown and Rhea's on Raw.
You know?
And everybody's been wanting a Rhea babyface run, too.
She can finally do it. But if we're being honest... there have been rumors that House of Black are out of AEW. Like they requested, I believe. I saw it on Twitter earlier. Like it was all over. It was either yesterday or the night before.
I know
House of Black has requested their release.
I don't know.
No one knows if it got granted yet. But there are talks that if they get granted it, that they're going to keep a spot like as a mystery.
The thing is, when you get released,
you
have to wait a certain amount of days to wrestle again.
That's only if you have the clause. They requested their full release from their contract, which means they would be losing. They'd also be able to compete within 30 days instead of having the 30-day non-compete.
People are thinking Matt and Jeff. Like I know Tanner said Matt and Jeff. I don't think it's Matt and Jeff. I think they're. Matt and Jeff are
still in AEW. They still have their.
Rebby made a video where she was at Raw with Matt and said that he was in the Skybox and whatnot.
They were in the Skybox.
The only thing I don't see about that is because Matt did make a video though saying like thank you for like this hype or whatever in 2020, and it makes it look like he's leaving. It's not confirmed yet, but I could see it because they're not doing anything.
Retiring.
They're not on anything. I think they're on Rampage, and that's like rarely. And then now Jeff's out with a concussion from Sami, I think.
Jeff's out with a concussion, yeah.
And I don't think they want to do it anymore, if I'm going to be honest, because they talk about how, like, I know Matt's talked about how his back hurts every day he gets out of bed now. And Jeff's saying that he's just getting too old for it, like, his body can't keep up with him.
Cannot keep up.
So I could see them coming back to WWE. Maybe I could see them coming back for this one match, but they're not winning the titles. And I could see them maybe doing one more match in WWE and then retirement. The only match, I'm going to be honest, I could see them ever doing again in WWE will be like a dream reunite match, like with the Dudley Boys.
Yeah.
That's literally it. And I know the Dudley Boys don't...
Bubba Ray's in TNA.
No, they're both in WWE now.
Who?
Bubba Ray and Devon.
They signed back?
Yeah, they're on Legends contracts.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Bubba Ray was just on Impact.
He may still be on it, but recently they just released they're doing Dudley Boy figures. And like a throwback series. So I can for sure see that's the only match I can really see it for, and I can only see it being that match too because, I know that people want Edge and Christian in that match too, but it's not going to happen out there in AEW.
Edge and Christian, no,
and it'll be too long before. And then
I will never am gonna. I will tell you now, it is never gonna happen. They are never gonna open the Forbidden Door between AEW and WWE.
One thing I can see one exception. I'll get to that later, but I hate this one situation everybody talks about, and every time I see it, I'm just like, yeah, are you stupid? It's Jon Moxley. Anytime somebody's like, oh, Jon Moxley will come back to help Seth. Jon Moxley, a year and a half ago, signed a 5-year deal with AEW.
It was 2 years ago. It was 2022. He signed the 5-year
deal. It's 5 years.
So and he's still there until 2026.
He's not coming back for a long time.
Unless they release him, he will not be back in the company. I think they said until 2027.
And so I don't see that happening for a while, a long time.
And I don't think Roman and Seth will be at the top at that point.
But
I really doubt that they'll keep at the top because Seth said he only has a few more years in him. Seth has came out publicly and said he only has a few more years. All right, next match we want to talk about now is going to be Io and Bayley. This match, that feud I felt cooking up as soon as Kairi Sane came back.
I'm going to be honest here. I feel bad. This match, as much as I like The Rock, and the Cody and tag match and everything, I kind of feel bad because I thought they weren't main eventing it. They are. The Rock and Cody and all them are main eventing the tag match. Really? I feel bad because I feel like Bayley should have been in the main event.
I heard they were.
No.
Because both of them were promised main event spots.
Yeah,
both winners of the Rumble. So
I feel bad.
That is horrible to do.
I feel bad because every year the women get screwed over of the main event. It happened last year with Charlotte and Rhea. I'm going to say this now.
Better match.
Put on. I think that's the greatest women's match I've ever seen.
I get it with the Sami and KO. That was amazing.
That was the best match.
That was the best match of night one.
But that's why.
Charlotte and
Rhea cooked so hard.
It was such a sleeper match, and everyone was saying, "Oh, it's going to be awful. It's just going to be a quick little match." That match was amazing.
That's my favorite women's match.
Watching it. That match was amazing.
That was my favorite women's match I've ever seen, and I feel bad because I don't feel the hype as much for this because I feel like they don't promote Io and Bayley.
They don't. Bayley wasn't even on the cover of Mania until
they would never put her on. They would never put her I don't know. They would put Bianca, who hadn't even had a spot.
Yeah.
On it yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Bayley should have also been on the poster. Bayley should have main evented night one. She should.
Oh, 100% should have main evented night one. There is no doubt in my mind that Bayley should have. Bayley's going to win. I'm just going to throw that out there. Bayley's winning.
Bayley's got to win.
Bayley's winning that. There's no chance in fucking hell.
And I'm liking.
Fuck that guy, by the way. That Bayley is not walking out as champion.
I think I'm going to like this run too because this is not Hugger, nice Bayley, Hugger Bayley.
You know what would happen?
This is gonna be.
You know what would happen?
It's damage. If
the rumors are true, and Bayley's going back to the Hugger gimmick after she wins,
she's not.
I will lose my shit.
She's 100% not going back, dude.
But I doubt she's going back because the Hugger. She said she loved the gimmick at the time.
I hate it.
She loved it at the time. I loved the Hugger gimmick. That was one of my favorite gimmicks.
I think the Kame shit was funny. Yeah. But I like.
We never got a heel Hugger though, because as soon as she went heel. After the Hugger.
Because the Hugger's not a heel gimmick.
Yeah. But people have been saying they want her to go back to her original stuff.
No.
Her original gimmick as a heel. But it's it wouldn't work at all.
Hell no.
The only way that I see her winning that is if she stays with that gimmick. If she continues to have an amazing run like she has, Bayley will 1,000% walk out of Mania.
I'm liking that we're going to probably get this current version of Bayley, because she said on Twitter, Bayley's going to be a babyface now. She can't be mean to fans. She said, who said I couldn't be mean to fans?
Yeah.
So we're still going to get, normal Bayley, but just more, nice.
More of a relaxed
I saw it at a house show talking to a young fan, that was Bayley, I love you, and she's like, oh, you're so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
we're going to get a more relaxed
being
heel.
Babyface, but, I still kind of want to see the feud between her and Michael Cole, every now and then. Yeah. And I still feel there should be those inklings of the current Bayley. I like this current Bayley, and I really liked 2020 Bayley as well.
Yeah, that's gonna be an amazing match. But are you talking about Michael get hard as Cole when he sees Valhalla or what?
What?
Michael gets hard as coal when he sees Valhalla.
Jesus. The antlers.
He got horny.
Bro.
All right, guys. The next match we're going to be looking at is going to be the tag match that is going to be main eventing night 1 between The Rock and Roman.
The most unpredictable match on here.
Yeah, there's so much stuff that can happen. Like, I've seen Cody turning on Seth, Seth turning on Cody. I've seen The Rock turning on Roman, Roman turning on The Rock. Solo leaving Roman mid-match to not help out. This match is so unpredictable.
This in the main event
where
Cody
people are fucking losing their minds just to talk about what's going on with this match.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know anything. I can't literally predict anything that's going to happen in the match because it's so unpredictable. All I know is that I think Roman and Rock will win this one by some shenanigans. And it'll make it harder for Cody, and it'll make that victory even more sweet.
I honestly, you want to know my honest prediction? The Rock and Roman.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, did you say Rock and Roman?
Yeah.
I thought you said Cody and Seth.
Rock and Roman will 100% win.
Just so it can be Bloodline rules.
And then that'll make Cody's...
If we're being 100% honest, I think The Rock will turn on Roman. Don't get me wrong. Rock will turn on Roman to set up that feud. But I honestly think Roman is going to 2v1 this shit, handicap match style, just fuck up both of them and win the match by himself. Or like you'll have SmackDown, right? They're on SmackDown. Nick Aldis come out and just be like,
I don't know if Nick will be there because he broke his arm.
Oh yeah, he did break his arm. But I mean, there's something that I saw that said The Rock's going to turn on Roman and then Solo's going to step up as his tag partner. There's ones that I saw that, like I said, Rollins will turn on Cody, the yada yada yada, the same shit everyone else has been saying. But if we're being honest, I truly think nothing's going to happen. I actually think it's going to be a regular tag match between Roman and The Rock.
That's the most unpredictable thing. Cause
I honestly think it's going to be a regular tag match.
The thing is, I don't think that either of them are returning just because of how much it's been put out there. Like, when Paul Heyman and Roman and Michael Cole are all saying, what if Seth turns on you? I feel like it's too obvious. And then with The Rock...
I mean, or they could do it to where, like, they're setting that up and then Cody turns on Seth.
Or with Roman getting asked on Pat McAfee's show and blatantly changing the subject and ignoring it, I don't think they're turning on each other. Just how predictable it is.
Yeah, it's going to be so predictable to do it.
Yeah.
100% that match is going to be the greatest of the night. That is going to be the greatest match of night 1.
100%.
Alright guys, the next match is going to be Becky and Rhea for the... Is it the Women's World Heavyweight?
It's the white version of that.
Women's World Title. Because
I'm going to be honest with you. I want to yap about something really quick. I 100% still think that that's the better title design, but I don't mind the Undisputed now. Like the gold ones that Io and Roman have.
I cannot stand it.
I don't mind it. And I will say this though, the TV versions look amazing to me. Like they look great. The WWE shop one looks ass. That I will not get a replica.
I saw it at the we were both attending.
It wasn't at the event. I don't think
it wasn't at the event, but I saw people with the event. We both attended the WWE Rockford event, and there was people who had the Undisputed that Roman holds. Roman holds, my bad, and they looked so bad. Like you can tell.
The WWE,
like, you can tell the plates are metal, because someone showed me their replica of it when I was in line for food. I was like, hey, can I see that? Because I had that one at the time. Someone had showed me it, and literally, you could tell everything was metal besides that piece behind it. The piece behind it, that gold, was plastic. Yeah. And he said it's the worst, he said he loves the design if it was all metal. But he said that the fact that they put the plastic piece behind it, he didn't like it.
And I think this is why I like this one more. When his brother actually got this and gave it to him, but I think 100%. I didn't know this was metal. Like we couldn't even tell if it was a replica or not because it looked metal.
Because literally,
and that's the thing.
And if you guys look
how thick these plates are.
These plates are like amazingly thick.
It's plastic.
Yeah, I have this World Heavyweight, and then I have the big gold World Heavyweight.
It's smashed to shit from when he used it in ISW. It's so smashed.
Oh, roll the clip.
Alright.
But yeah, anywho guys, this belt is this thing is thick. Like it's full plastic, it's not even hollow at all. I can press and it won't do anything to it. But we had asked the guy my brother wanted this belt if it was a replica. We had asked the guy if it was a replica, the guy said it was a replica. He wouldn't hand us the belt until we finished processing the payment for it. So we finished processing the payment. and then he handed it to us, and the bag said commemorative on it.
And that's no fault. I think
that guy had no clue what he was doing.
Like I understand not handing anything to people for merch. Like I understand that 100%. Like so I don't blame that guy at all. But I feel like they should teach him what like if it's a commemorative or replica. I wouldn't do that by the way because it's like breaking the sides right there when you bend it like that.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
But like, I 100% think that they should train people like at the events. Like not even just train, just tell them like it's a commemorative.
Mm-hmm. If someone asks,
or if they have the belts out, just display the bag with it, and it says commemorative on it.
Yeah, so at least people know.
But 100%, that's still worth it. Like,
it was still worth the $200 because on the shop it was $250 at the show, and with tax and shipping, me and my brother looked at it. It was $290.
So cheap
to have it shipped from the shop. Yeah,
I 100% think like. Don't get me wrong, it probably does not look anywhere as good as the Elite one. That's like $1,500. But that's a beautiful looking belt.
That thing is beautiful. I've loved that design since they revealed it first up. All right, any of you guys, that was our Yap Fest of the night. Now let's get back to the matches. Like we said, Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch. Rhea Ripley's taking that title home. I feel Rhea is going to be...
Rhea, I like, as much as...
I love Becky, don't get me wrong. Rhea's taking that title
I don't
home.
think Becky needs it. I think she's already proved herself as a good enough talent, and I think this could do wonders for Rhea. Getting put over by Becky Lynch. Because when I think of the top of the women's division, I think of Becky's up there.
Yeah.
And I think this would do Rhea so many favors by like going over. I do not think it's a good decision to have Becky win.
Yeah.
And I honestly I was tired of Roman's reign. Like I was getting tired of it. Like when he was like a couple months in. Like when it wasn't picking up yet. Rhea's been. I totally forgot. It's almost been a year since she held the title.
Really?
Yeah, she won at Mania last year. And I haven't, I know people complain that, she didn't defend it that much. But, I thought every single match with Rhea in it for the title was good. And I think Rhea is just so entertaining that I just don't get sick of her holding that title. And I don't think it needs to go to anybody else. I think that she could hold it for 2 more years.
And I would have no problem
with it. And I wouldn't have a problem with it.
I think she could break the 1,000-day mark.
I 100% think she could go for the longest women's title holding.
Which is 800 something days?
I think it was Becky or something who had the title that long. Or Asuka or Becky, I think it was, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, if I'm being 100% honest, you can even ask Sean here. I have been a fan of Rhea since NXT UK. When she had won the NXT UK women's title. I think she was the inaugural women's title holder for the UK. I've been a huge fan of her since then. I could not wait till Rhea was called up to the main roster. And when they did call her up, it was everyone was talking about it. Everyone wanted her to win the title immediately. They wanted her to be put in the main title. It was something else when she got called up. And she has not failed to take her foot off the fucking gas.
Trust me,
just on the main roster.
I thought Rhea was cool when she first, got to the main roster and she won the title when she had the live performance and everything. I'm gonna be honest. When Rhea first got called up to the main roster and she had the cool live performance and everything, she won the title at WrestleMania. Don't get me wrong, I thought she was cool, but I wasn't as into it as now. Rhea's in her prime right now. I love the Judgment Day gimmick. I think that definitely pushed her to the moon. With the Judgment Day and everything,
yeah,
her being a leader.
Because
and
when they did a whole thing when she joined,
it's also really cool because if you think of factions with a woman leader, that's a wrestler, a woman leader. Can you name really any?
No.
I think that's so cool that they have her as leader of the Judgment Day.
Let's see, I can't think of anyone.
And I know Damien likes to say she's not, but Damien. Let's be honest. Bisexual Undertaker. Rhea's the leader.
We can't say that.
Yes, we can.
We can't say that.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right, but I know 100%. With Rhea's gimmick for the Judgment Day, she is the leader. I don't care what Damien says. Damien, you are not a leader at all. I mean, you have done nothing in WWE.
No, turned Finn Balor into Pin Balor. Dude, you've really summer.
Don't get me wrong. I loved Damian Priest when he first came to the main roster. I thought he was going to be so good. Dude, I thought he was going to be
I feel like it was
another top guy.
He should have cashed in already.
And he should have cashed in. And now everyone's saying he's going to cash in on Cody.
I liked your idea of cashing in at Money in the Bank.
At Money in the Bank?
this year before
the double cash in.
He had a theory that
because they can do it until the end of the they can do it until the end of the Money in the Bank night. They literally made that clear last year when he won it that he has until the end of the night, Money in the Bank night, to cash that in before it's invalid. Yeah. So I really think they're gonna have it to where he's gonna cash it in at the end of Money in the Bank. There's gonna be a double cash in.
I would not be surprised.
We're gonna have. I think the last match is gonna run short. Whoever that last match is gonna run short.
I still think he should cash in on WrestleMania instead of feud with Drew. I think that'd be so good.
Cash in on Drew?
Yeah. I don't.
So you have Drew.
Okay,
you have Drew winning the match.
I'm a Cody meat rider. Okay, so like, I
literally.
I don't want him to cash in on Cody. You can ask him last year when Cody lost to Roman. I was just depressed.
Oh, like, he was out of it.
He was downstairs and I was blasting
depressing ass music. He was.
But
I mean, yeah. All right, let's finish up this one. Rhea
100% needs to retain.
All right. Yeah, all right. Since we already started talking about it, let's just get Seth and Drew out of the way.
Seth, yeah.
Drew is 1,000% winning this match.
You know,
I'm not okay saying that. I can't stand Drew, and I can't stand the gimmick.
Dude, I love Drew.
I can't stand
Drew's
Drew.
gimmick right now. Is so good. Drew. DM Hunk. I want DM Hunk to win it all the way, dude. Like I love Drew. Like if you're not, all right, dude.
Goofy shot for that, bitch.
If you're not following Drew McIntyre on Twitter or Instagram, you're missing out. It's so funny. Like he goes in on CM Punk, dude. Mm-hmm. But I 100% like I don't know because not like on Raw they were just talking about how maybe he'll be the special guest referee for it. It's not confirmed yet. But if Punk's the guest referee, I can 100% see him leaning more towards Rollins. Just because Drew's been more of like an asshole
to him, yeah.
And Rollins really hasn't just tried to talk about Punk.
I could honestly see either one winning and walking out of Mania.
I could honestly see that I could end in a disqualification too because there's no stipulation.
Yeah, it's not.
There is no stipulation.
Regular match.
So if we're going, I'm gonna go two ways.
There's something I saw on Instagram that said it could end in a double countout.
What I think is it could either end in a disqualification or Drew winning, and then if it's a
if they add a stipulation,
if it's a stipulation like Extreme Rules, I think Drew's still winning.
Mm-hmm. I feel if they add a stipulation, it's gonna be Seth. If they don't, it's gonna be Drew. I don't like Drew.
I feel like I don't stipulation.
I don't want Drew winning the title.
I want Drew,
but Drew's most likely gonna be
the only reason I don't want Drew at some point, like point in my heart, is because Seth and Cody's got to wrestle the next night, or Seth has to wrestle them later in the night, or is it night 2 or night 1?
The tag match is night 1.
Is this on night 2?
What, their match?
Yeah,
him and Drew.
Yeah,
it's the co-main event on night 2.
Okay.
It's literally they go on, and then right after that is Roman and Cody.
So I'm not too scared about it.
So literally, he's probably gonna get banged up during the night 1. I think that's what's gonna happen. They're trying to like bang both of them up. They're gonna help out Drew by beating the shit out of Seth, and The Rock's gonna try to help out Roman by beating Cody.
You know what I just thought of, which is like it's gonna go on a little rant maybe, but like
what?
Do you remember at Backlash last year? No, maybe it wasn't Backlash.
Yeah.
No. It wasn't that one. Backlash of 2020, I think it was, when they advertised Edge versus Randy Orton as the greatest match, the greatest wrestling match ever.
Oh.
What was 2020 was a fever dream. Don't get me wrong. All the goofy shit that happened, I loved it. Now. I loved it though because it made like 2020 so much more.
The greatest wrestling match ever was nowhere near the greatest wrestling match ever.
It wasn't. Trust me, it wasn't. Go watch Bryan Danielson. Oh my God, they're gonna have Bryan Danielson versus Will Ospreay.
Yeah, that's gonna cook.
Oh,
I feel like that has the potential to actually be the greatest wrestling match ever.
That's gonna feed.
If you guys don't know, I'm a Will Ospreay meat rider. I love Will Ospreay. I've loved him.
Insert the clip of Brody singing Will Ospreay's theme at AEW Dynamite,
please. Anywho, now that you've seen that masterpiece, like I was saying, I'm a full meat rider of Will Ospreay.
Oh, dude, that's 100. I see another rant really quick.
God damn, this is multiple rants tonight.
People have been saying, like, Mercedes is their best signing, Okada's their best signing.
Ospreay.
Dude, where's the Will Ospreay love?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, WWE
No one likes
should have
Ospreay.
picked up Will. I get he probably didn't want to go because AEW. I think
They probably offered him a lot more.
They probably offered him that more or an all-in main event.
They were originally saying that if they signed Ospreay, he was going to NXT. For what fucking reason are you sending him to NXT?
Why would you send Okada to NXT?
But yeah, they're gonna sit.
That?
They just sat here and signed Tama Tonga like what, a week or two ago?
How old is Okada? Isn't Okada like near AJ Styles' age? Like, isn't he older? He's been wrestling since like 2011. Mm-hmm. Like maybe older than that.
It's been way older than that. He's been wrestling since early
years. Why would you put him in NXT? Same with Shawn Spears. Like I get maybe Shawn.
That
Spears.
I get. I want Shawn Spears to hold the NXT title.
I don't get it at all, dude. He's like, how old? I'm gonna Google right now how old Shawn Spears is.
I think he's like late 30s, mid 30s.
43.
Really?
He's 43. There's no way he should be in NXT.
I would not expect him to be 43.
There's no way he should be in NXT.
I doubt he's not going to get a call up soon, though. I really think they just wanted him to feud with someone in NXT to see if he is ready.
I would love to see them bring back his rivalry with Cody. Same with, I'm going to Google how.
His what?
I'm going to Google how. The rivalry with Cody.
The chairman?
Yeah. I'm going to Google how old Okada is.
How old is Okada?
36. All right. That's
so he's younger than AJ Styles.
Okay, so I'm going to say one thing. They got to keep Okada as far away from joining the OC as possible. No offense to
Carl. You mean Tama Tonga?
Or who did I say?
You said Okada.
Oh, Tama Tonga. They got to keep him away, dude. No offense.
Do not make him join the club.
No offense to Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows.
Chance.
We're not gonna say his name, but like
Chance.
He screwed them over so bad in the OC. Like the OC could have been the next Bullet Club, but they didn't do shit with them, and they did not push them. And I think that was one of the biggest mistakes. Like one of my favorite matches from 2020 was the Boneyard match with AJ Styles, and he was in the OC still. Like Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows helped him, but what have they done since he came back? Like.
Nothing.
It's not their fault. AJ was injured, but how far are you going to get without like a big name with AJ Styles?
They returned. No one gave a shit.
No, for like 3 weeks.
No one cared.
3 weeks, somebody cared. 3 weeks, people thought it was cool, and then
they added
Michin, which was also really cool.
That was really cool.
And then AJ got injured, and they weren't on TV, or like they were doing jack shit.
Mm-hmm. They were jobbing out, and now they're back at NXT. They're going it through. They were on NXT 2 weeks ago. They were on SmackDown last week, jobbing out. It's like, why are you having two guys who are possibly one of the top tag teams in the game right now?
Seriously, like,
job out.
They were in the Elite. They were in part of Kenny Omega's biggest storyline, I think, ever in AEW.
Yeah.
And then they went to doing jack shit in WWE. And I
literally,
understand
they were the hottest free agents.
I understand them signing back, too, because WWE will probably offer them a shit more money than, like, TNA was going to offer them.
When did they get... It was during the pandemic.
They got released right after the Boneyard match. The what was it? Black Friday is what they called it, or
Black Wednesday or something.
Black Wednesday, something like that. Where like it was the darkest day. Where like
it was like the darkest day in wrestling.
No, it's not. Trust me. Bray Wyatt's death was the darkest day in wrestling. There's other things you could say. Oh. All right, let's talk about my most hyped match of the night. My favorite. Oh my god.
Hold on, cut. Did you shit yourself? Did you fucking shit yourself, dude?
I was shitting myself.
Oh my fucking god. Anyway, guys, now let's get to his favorite match of the night.
Most hyped?
Yeah, let me see this really quick. I think we have now looked at every match of the night. I just want to make sure before we get to this match that we've looked at every match of the night.
Oh, that's what we didn't talk about.
What?
LA and AJ.
Is that match confirmed?
Yeah.
Was it confirmed?
Yeah.
Alright, guys, so yeah, we did look and we found out we did miss one.
LA Knight and AJ Styles.
Yeah, we didn't talk about LA Knight and AJ Styles.
This is a sleeper. This feud is cooking so far. With the home invasion.
Bro, the last home invasion there was Triple H.
Him going fucking, yeah, while he's getting arrested is the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Hear the clip.
Alright.
I know, that shit was so hilarious. Fro was literally just going, yeah. Yeah.
Then,
like, Bro was getting arrested yelling his catchphrase. So, what other superstar can you talk about getting arrested and yelling their catchphrase?
The way he pulls up to is fucking hilarious. AJ 100% is losing.
100%. There's no chance in fucking hell.
Trust me, AJ Styles is fucking built, dude. He's fucking built.
Oh, he'll beat the shit out of LA Knight.
But LA Knight, dude.
It's so over.
After they pushed him away from the main event and pushed him down the mid card, I think he's got to win this. Mm-hmm. And I'm still kind of pissed that he's not facing LA. I'm gonna sound like Sancho here for a second. I'm still pissed that they didn't put him in the Logan Paul match, because most people thought it was gonna be Logan Paul versus LA Knight for the US.
Mm-hmm. Keep LA Knight away from any titles right now. Keep building this feud.
Dude, he hasn't won a single title.
I don't fucking care.
He needs to win a title.
Let him keep building.
No, the $1 million title. That's the only title this will ever be. And the Slim Jim Battle Royal. Dude, but that's how entertaining LA Knight is that he made us hype for a Slim Jim Battle Royal.
Yeah. Let me talk to you.
Alright, dude. But yeah, LA Knight's 100% winning this.
LA Knight's 100%.
I almost forgot about this match for a second. They need to promote the shit out of this match more. I haven't seen much promoting for this. It took us forever to scroll down and find a card for this.
Yeah, like literally the first thing that we saw was it's not even a card. It's just them talking on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Like, it is ridiculous how they didn't do anything. Does Bronson Reed have a match? Before we forget that, Bronson Reed.
I don't think Bronson Reed has a match.
I don't think he had a match. Pat McAfee doesn't have a match. He's a fucking commentator. Unless he shows up with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal for some fucking reason.
I wouldn't be surprised. Also, they need to add that shit back to the pre-show. They need to add that shit back.
Yeah. I feel like the pre-show on night 1 should be the Mae Young Classic.
Dude, Bobby...
Mae Young Classic on night 1. Night 2 pre-show should be the Andre the Giant.
I think that's a great idea. Dude, Mae Young... I think they should have the Mae Young Classic Rumble.
That was such a good match, and it slept. It was such a sleeper match. And who won the Mae Young Classic? It wasn't even the Mae Young Classic at that point. It was like... They changed the name right before it happened. It was like the Fabulous Moolah or some shit.
Yeah, because Moolah was a piece of shit.
Yeah, originally it was the Fabulous Moolah, I think. Or no, I think they changed it to Fabulous
Settle
Moolah.
down!
Was it the Fabulous Moolah before and they
changed
it
was,
to Mae
and
Young?
then they found out it was Mae, so there's Mae Young, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the Mae Young Classic was an actual decent match when they had it, what was it, Mania 35?
Settle down! Stop
Jesus
clapping your
Christ.
fucking cheeks over there. Fuck.
Bob! Thank you. But yeah, the Mae Young Classic actually cooked.
Mae Young Classic, slept on, and they should add that shit for night. Settle down!
Bob!
Dude, he's fucking Drake clapping his shit over there. Fuck. Dude.
Bob, stop.
But 100%. Yeah, they gotta add those. I saw Santi saying that it didn't do anything for anybody, but the thing is that it still, sure, it's on the pre-show, but superstars still get to be at WrestleMania. Settle down! Fuck! He's fucking throwing that shit back over there. God!
But yeah, like you were saying, superstars still get to be put on the show.
Dude, superstars get a spot on the show. They get to be presented at Mania. They get to have their Mania moment, even though it's on the pre-show. People still watch that shit.
There's NXT stars.
I'm gonna be honest though. I don't think anybody's watching the pre-show. Do you know what time Mania starts this year?
What?
4 o'clock.
Excuse me, what?
Mania starts at 4 o'clock. I saw on Peacock. It starts at 4 p.m.
But that's for the pre-show too,
No.
then, right?
Maybe, but it starts at 4. I'll still be at work.
Really?
I'll still be at work. I don't get off work till 5. I'm gonna have to get all my shit and come over here.
Unless you can get off early.
Yeah, I could ask you off early, but like, it's.
Do you work Sunday?
No.
So you can just stay here.
Right. Like, I 100% think I think they should just move it down to like 5 for the start time, have it start at the normal time or whatever, and the pre-show started.
It started at 5 last year.
Yeah, it should have started like I don't know why they moved it.
The pre-show started at 4.
But 100% they should bring that shit back. I saw Santi saying that it didn't showcase anybody, like. Or didn't do anything for anybody, like saying Cesaro wasn't hyped after he won. Dude, I liked Cesaro. I didn't know who Cesaro was, and I liked Cesaro after he won that. Mm-hmm. Within the Big Show, are you kidding me? Mm-hmm. So, I 100% think, yeah, they should bring that back for the pre-show. Mm-hmm. And then, because I felt so bad for Lashley after Bray was out. Mm-hmm. Lashley didn't have anything, but just went on stage and just went. Dude, Lashley should have had like a chance to showcase himself at least. Mm-hmm. So, I 100% think they should bring that back.
Everyone thought it was going to be Lashley versus
Bray. That was what it was going to lead up to, but Bray got sick. Mm-hmm. Damn, dude.
That sucks to talk about. All right, guys, but our final match that we are here to talk about is going to be the Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes Main event of night 2.
What is this? Is that Gable Stevenson?
Oh, because they were going to build up him versus Borg. Him versus former UFC
Oh my
champion.
god. No, he's still under contract. Dude, you know it's bad when they're cheering for Baron Corbin over you.
Baron Corbin's absolutely cooking.
I like Baron Corbin right now.
He's cooking.
But yeah, Cody and The Rock. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, this is gonna be a cook. No, Cody and Roman. Why did I say Rock? Cody and Roman. This is gonna be a cooking fest. And this is why I say it's also as unpredictable as the tag, because we don't know what's gonna happen and everything.
We don't know what's gonna happen in the tag. The tag is gonna lead into this match. We don't know what's gonna happen in the tag, therefore we will not know what's gonna happen in this match until the tag team.
I don't see Seth doing anything though if it's like it's the next match. So what I think it'll be Seth and Drew on night 1.
No, they already announced it's night 2.
If it's night 2, dude, then it's gotta be Seth and then like Rhea or something and Becky and then the main event with Cody and Roman, because I don't see Seth doing anything.
They said Seth and Drew are co-main eventing.
I don't know.
Which means it's gonna be back to back.
So I don't see Seth doing anything. It doesn't matter.
Because that means Seth won't do anything for
It doesn't
us.
matter, dude. Cody's finishing the story. I literally can't. I can't do it if Cody's not finished. Dude, don't get me wrong. Like I was saying earlier, I didn't like Roman Reigns feud at first, like Jade when it first started, and Adam Pearce and all that bullshit in 2020.
Yeah.
Dude, right when Edge, when he started feuding with Edge and Daniel Bryan, that was when it was picking up and he was cooking.
That's what everyone thought Daniel Bryan was going to beat him.
Don't get me wrong, people think that Roman Reigns is an awful champion now. I just think that there's no as much as people dogging him for not wrestling, who is he gonna face? Who's left? He's beat everybody. Even Cody last year. Mm-hmm. So I understand him not wrestling because they probably don't have shit to do for him. Maybe AJ Styles, but I think that's already happened. Mm-hmm. Has it happened? No.
Him and AJ? Not for this title.
At the Rumble.
Not for this title, has it?
In the Rumble, I think. Remember at the Rumble? In that triple threat?
Yeah, it was
the one that nobody cared about because everybody
AJ and Randy. Yeah, him, AJ, and Randy.
But I understand.
Yeah, because AJ ate the pin.
It doesn't matter what you think. Roman Reigns will go down as one of the greatest WWE champions of all time.
No, he's the greatest of all time.
Of all time,
he's the greatest.
You could debate Hulk Hogan. I don't get it, but sure, he changed wrestling. He made when you think of nobody knows wrestling.
You can't debate Hulk Hogan with Roman Reigns.
When nobody knows wrestling, the only people they ever know is Hulk Hogan and John Cena
and The Rock.
And it's cool now that people when nobody knows wrestling, they know Roman Reigns. Mm-hmm. So I think 100% he is one of the greatest of all time. He's top 3 for WWE champions of all time. He's either number 2 or 1.
I'd put him at 2.
Because you gotta count Bruno with how long that title reign was.
Oh, champions of all time?
Yes.
Bruno.
Because I wouldn't put Roman in top all time.
He's not number 1 all time.
But Bruno, I'm talking about champions.
Technically, he just broke the 1,000-day reign on his own.
Yeah.
Which means Bruno held it for 1,000 days.
The one thing I will admit with Roman's bad booking was that I feel they should have booked him to win clean more. Because I feel every Roman Reigns match is the same now.
It's the same match where Solo comes out, bop, you're down.
Even with, dude,
it's making him look like he can't win on his own.
I still think,
I've never
to this day, one of the most hyped matches I was hyped for was so shit. Jay versus Roman at SummerSlam.
Oh,
no
Solo
bloodline interference. Dude, the whole match.
I thought Solo came out.
Solo and Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
And Jimmy at the end that cost the match. So it was pointless. That match was so shit. And then Jimmy going back with Roman after Superkick, I don't understand it. But they turned that shit around.
They did really turn it
SummerSlam last year was so
now
ass.
they're if you actually look back,
dude, SummerSlam,
he started excluding Jimmy from everything.
Yeah.
He told Solo he was going to be the next tribal chief.
He still does it.
Jimmy was messing around saying yeet, and he looked at him dead serious.
No
yeet. It is ridiculous how much Roman is excluding Jimmy, even after he turned on his own brother to come back to him.
I still
But are we ready for Zilla Fatu?
Dude, the Superman spike.
Apparently he's coming back. Or not coming back, but apparently he's coming back.
Okay, I still think they gotta do a solo treatment with him and put him on NXT first. Mm-hmm. NXT, and if he shines and is good already, then put him on the main roster Solo.
He's not a bad wrestler on the indies, though.
Dude,
that Superman fucking spike.
Zilla,
and his original one was the lift up and then spike. That one was a good finisher. He is such a good wrestler on the Indies right now.
I think it's funny.
He's popping.
We go to Premiere.
He's like CM Punk level popping in the Indies right
There's
now.
a local wrestling show around us called Premiere Pro Wrestling, and they're like one of the
Shout
top.
out Randy.
Shout out Randy. They're one of the top like wrestling channels in the world.
Yeah.
They're like in the top 30 or something like that, right?
Something like that, yeah. I think
And
top 30, top 40.
There's this one wrestler that's broken on the Indies. He wrestles for Booker T's promotion, ROW. And Matty Ice is his name. He used to be about Matt Vine. But it was funny because one time I was there was a wrestler there that doesn't go there anymore because he lost a match. And then he moved to like Texas. He,
Sensei?
yeah.
Yeah, he moved to Texas.
He used to come out to Zilla Fatu's theme. And he came out one time, and Matty Ice was like, "Hey, I've heard this before," because he was at ROW the night Zilla was there.
Yeah, the night Zilla made his debut.
I don't think Zilla wrestles there anymore, but
no, I thought he just
same as I think Zack Ryder, or Matt Cardona was also there.
He was there. Yeah,
he was just there
for a night.
But yeah, I definitely think that's gonna hit. But Roman and Cody,
100%,
Cody, and I think this will be so long of a match. I think it's going over an hour.
The match?
Yes. I think
the match is going over an hour.
I think it could go to an hour or over. Because last year's match was like 45 minutes.
still a free agent.
Dude, wasn't last year like 45 minutes and over?
It went over, but I don't think it was 45 minutes.
That shit was so...
I think all they left for that main event was like 30 minutes left on it.
Let me see.
About 45 minutes long.
Dude, so...
It was over 40 minutes long.
I can see them going longer than that.
They're going to go way longer.
And the problem I think that everybody had with that last match was that, sure, it was cool, but it was more of a finisher fest. Kind of why like nobody liked Brock and Roman the year before.
It was literally F5 Spear.
It was F5 Spear as a finisher fest. Partially because Roman hurt his shoulder, I remember, because he couldn't raise the title up all the way. Mm-hmm. But still, I think it'll go as one of the longer ones.
It's going to be incredible.
But it'll be amazing, I think. Mm-hmm. And then, like, again, he just said MJF. Oh my god, that would hit like crack.
If they have MJF.
The absolute pop if you hear. And
no one owns the right to that song. That's what a lot of people fail to realize. They're like, oh, he wouldn't come out with that theme. No one owns the right. That is a YouTube library non-copyright theme.
You're about to get the Dev Rebel treatment.
I'm better than you.
better than you. Bro,
Def
Dude, you hear Austin Theory?
Going to completely smoke anybody coming up.
Did you hear Austin Theory's new theme?
New theme? That is fucking stupid.
No, dude.
But anyway, guys, those are all our predictions.
Hopefully we will live stream it. Hopefully we'll do a live for Mania.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully. We can probably get a live.
We're also talking about somebody else joining. And we'll make sure...
2 other people joining.
He has a no yeet shirt. So we got to make sure he wears the no yeet shirt when Brady wears yeet.
Yeah.
Also, I want to talk about one thing really quick before we end. Because we mentioned the match... I mentioned it earlier. Mm-hmm. About the AEW and Forbidden Door thing. Mm-hmm. I think the only exception is Dustin Rhodes helping Cody Rhodes. Imagine if Cody's family got involved. Dude, imagine a bitch slap to like The Rock or like... Fucking Roman
Cody's
from ringside from fucking Cody's mom or Brandy. Dude, a fucking who told you that it was open mic night, bitch? Fucking backhand.
Who the hell told you tonight was open mic night, bitch?
Yeah, fucking bitch slap, dude. Oh my god.
Fucking Brandy.
Dude, I miss Brandy Rose, dude. Like, that or like I think Dustin's been tweeting on fucking Twitter, like going, he sent like some clip where he's like, hey, can we zoom in really quick? Fuck The Rock.
Zoom in here just a little bit. Fuck The Rock.
But one thing I also want to talk about really quick, because I forgot to mention it. Santi said, so imagine if the Usos was like this instead. Santi used to call the Usos match the City of Brotherly Love's Brother Street Fight.
City of Brotherly Love, Brother Street Fight.
Yeah. Can you imagine that shit as a street fight?
No one's walking out of that match.
Dude, nobody's walking. They're crawling.
They're going to crawl out of that arena that night. Sean!
What?
You fucking dick.
We were talking about Dustin Rhodes. That's why I leaned forward and laughed. Because I just warm air. It was like really hot air coming out.
Maybe we're out later, boys.